Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to do the correct bun. A lot of people don't know how to do the right bun, so I'm going to show you how to do it the correct way. There are multiple ways of doing it, but this is my way of doing it, and it always works out the best for me, and it's the fastest way of doing it, in my personal opinion. Okay, so the supplies you're going to need is a hairbrush, a comb, 3 ponytails or rubber bands, hair color or black, a spiral rubber band, which is going to be your hair color or black. This is really good. It makes your hair stick together. I'll show you what the purpose of it is later. You're going to need bobby pins, your sock bun, which I'm going to show you how to make this in a second. And then, this is optional, but I use a black scrunchie. Okay. You're allowed to wear scrunchies as per the CAPR 39-1 2020 version. It just has to be black, not your hair color, just black. 1 inch in diameter, with no etchings or designs. Okay, so first, I'm going to show you how to make the sock bun. Okay, so the supplies you're going to need for your sock bun is a sock and scissors. So, basically, you're going to want to cut off however much of each side based on how long your hair is. So, no matter how long your hair is, you're going to cut off the toe right here. So, let me do that real quick. Do it over the sink, it gets fuzzies everywhere. Okay, now, the ankle. You're going to cut off however much of the ankle as how long your hair is. So I have mid-length hair. People who have short hair, like to their shoulders, if you want to put it in a bun, some people just leave it down because it's still in regulations. But if you have really short hair and you want it in a bun, right here, about. For mid-length hair, about right here. And for people who have really long hair, like down to their waist, just don't cut it at all. So I'm going to cut it mid-length because my hair is mid-length. About right there. There's my sock bun. Now, the heel won't affect the way it rolls. It's not too much. Okay, so starting with the top, you're going to roll like this. About that much for every single roll, about 1 inch. You don't need to measure it, just eye it. Once you get down to the heel, just make sure you pull the heel out. Keep rolling. Now you're going to want to use a sock that is either black or very close to your hair color. I would just stick with black unless you're a blonde, because if you don't completely cover it up with blonde hair, it's probably going to show through. So if you're a blonde, maybe use a white sock. If you're a redhead, I guess it's your choice, white or black socks. If you have black hair, obviously I would probably use a black sock, just because it's easier to show. To not show, I mean. Okay, so this is messy. I mess around with it for a couple minutes, but you want to get it to basically where the width is the same on either side. About, like, that's probably the best it's going to get. I'm not going to use this one though. I'm just showing that to you. But that is a sock bun. You can also buy these at the store for like $5. So they're foam. The reason I just don't do that is because I can make one for free, technically for free. I use old socks. This is my nice one, the one I've been using for probably about a year now. So I'm going to use this one because it works for my hair perfectly. Okay, so the first step is to wet your hair completely. I know this sounds weird, and most people don't do it, but I do, and I figured it makes your hair a lot easier to put together. So go to the shower and just wet it, or put your hair in the sink and get it from front to back wet. As you can see, I've already done that. So the next step that you're going to do is you're going to take your brush and you're going to go straight back. Okay. And that's basically want it to be. Take your comb. Just back. Now, you want to part your hair. You don't want to ever do your bunch with a straight back. You're going to want to do either a side part or a straight down the middle. I'm going to do a slightly side part. And then I'm going to do a straight back. Parts for your hair is extremely necessary. You want to get as many bumps out of your hair as possible. Take one of your rubber bands and go as low as possible in the center of your head. So, alright, so there's your first step. Alright, second step. You're going to take your sock bun right here. You're going to put your hand through it. You're going to grab your ponytail and go through. And place the sock bun against the back of your head. Okay, the next step is a little tricky. It requires a little practice, but you'll figure it out. It's not that difficult, to be honest. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the sock bun and you're going to wrap all the hair around it without exposing the actual sock. So let me show you. Just use your comb to move the hair around, all around the sock bun, the sock, so that way you're not exposing any of the black cotton. Takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. Okay, let's see, feels good. Now you're going to take your rubber band, and you're going to go over you're going to go over with your ponytail very gently. Then you're going to take another ponytail and you're going to go over once and then do that one a double time. Okay, so there is the shape of the bun. It's not done yet though, if you thought. Okay, take your comb, just grab all of those hairs from the side. Okay, now I have all of the hair. I'm going to do a twist in the bottom, and then I'm going to go up and moving it with it so that there's no really big bumps. And I'm going to grab this elastic band and go around. you go. Now, there are a few more steps to this process, as you might have guessed. Now, we're gonna do the scrunchie. This is optional, like I said. Okay. Now, you're gonna wanna pull up in your bun. Just grab the bottom and yank left and right. Because these hairs right here will get really tight, and you'll have a headache before you take out your bun. Okay, so now, as you can see, we have some flyaways just here and there. See, just from the side, up here, and then we have some bumps. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our hairspray and our hair gel. And we're gonna do the hairspray first. Right here. And go. And then you're gonna smooth it out. Now don't do your bun yet, just do the scalp. Okay. Now that I've done the basic scalp, I'm going to take some bobby pins. And every girl should do this, whether or not you think it's going to fall out or not. Get right behind the ear. Bobby pin on each side. There you go. Okay, now if you feel any weird bumps or hair sticking out, like I can feel right here, some hair sticking out, I'm just gonna take a bobby pin and go down. Mine isn't very bad, but sometimes you'll catch the hair before you put the ponytail on after you do your sock bun, and you'll have to smooth out the bumps with some bobby pins. Okay, now I'm going to spray my actual bun. And now I'm going to do some hair gel. So you don't need very much. You can always take more, but you can't put it back. Just put some on your middle finger, so you can see. Just take a little bit in your finger, and you're going to want to go right where all the flyaways occur, which is right down your part. Now, this is going to crust up. It's going to become white, and it's going to look like dandruff in your hair. Unless you're a blonde, and then you won't see it. But in brunettes and black hair people, you're going to see it crust up. So you're not going to go very thick when you're have darker hair. Very lightly, or it's gonna look like you have a lice issue, which would not look good. Okay, I think that's it. So that is basically it. I think I'm going to show you the finished product. Tell me how it looks in the comments. If you have any questions, comment below. And I hope to see you next time I post a video. I don't post very often, but when I can, I will. Talk to you guys later.